Hello world! Today we are continuing to play the Kerbal Space Program. So, yeah. The last time let me put do not disturb for Skype. The last time I what we did? Yeah, we tried to do one mission and we failed miserably multiple times. And today we are going to fail a few more times. Actually, we are going to try to solve the problem, but yeah. But I also said that about yesterday that I will go all around here with a vehicle that I will show in a minute to simply collect the silence from all the around. From each of the points you can get the science points. So I did that yesterday. It took even less time than I thought it would. So I will show what vehicle did I made right now. So this was the vehicle that I let me show. So yeah, as you can see, it has a satellite probe. And why did I do it is because here inside the place was hello Bach. Inside the cabin was sitting a scientist who was simply running around and resetting the Science Junior and the Mystery Goo after putting all of that stuff inside the experiment storage unit. Yeah, I had lights and well, it did pretty well because it took for me 36 parts to build it. So what I also did off the camera was I upgraded the space hangar to the second level. It costs 220,000. And yeah, that's all. I earned approximately around 130 or 140 science points, which I didn't spend, though I did check what I would probably buy and what missions I will probably do. And yeah, so let's go to the research and research some random stuff, and I will say eventually what I'm going to buy. Oh, research, not buy. Yeah. So for one thing, I will buy this upgrade, which will give me 2 of the Rook Max rockets, and as well as solid booster, which is much more larger than the one that we had. And the other one, that I'm going to buy is probably the Rook Max full tanks, because it would make sense to have them if I'm using Rook Max boosters for the not Mars, Moon missions. Or Moon, I think. Moon it is called. Either way, so let's research both of these things. And now we don't have any science left, practically. So this is the plan. So what do I have to do now is to load up the orbital passenger crusher. Now what I have to do is to turn on the center of the mass and aerodynamics, remove the lower rockets, I don't need them, and put in, also don't need this one, and put in these rockets instead. So like this. Now my aerodynamics is pretty much up because of these rockets. So what I will do, I will put some aerodynamic fix, with other words, tail fin into two places, like this, and like this. Oh, jeez, it's still not enough. Oh, yeah, of course. Forgot to do this one. And oh my, it's not enough yet. What the? Okay, so I need to do also put them here. That's something new. Yep, this kicked my aerodynamics below the center of the mass nicely. Okay. I guess I would want to have some stability as well, so let's put this one here like this. Then connect the two rockets, which I failed to do, like this way, as well as somewhere in the center, I guess, to make sure that there is no problems with it. Also, what I do have to do is to upgrade my staging. Yep, this is the correct one. What's this one? This one is that, and this one is that. I think I will put them together like this. I don't need more powerful rocket because for this mission I just have to make a stable orbit with 4 tourists. So no need for more powerful rockets. What I did need was, well, longer thrust, and I think that by power this rocket has how much power? Let's see. Thrust. Maximum thrust in vacuum is, well, maximum thrust in the cabin will be 593 kilo something. What is an kilo newtons? No. So this rocket actually is for half more stronger than these ones, but this is not the most important part for the rocket. What's the black sphere below the nuclear sphere? What nuclear sphere? What nuclear sphere? Oh, you meant this one. This is the center of the mass, and this is the center of the uh, aerodynamics. Jeez, we are exceeding the mass. Hell. We cannot craft this. Well, we can craft it, but we cannot launch this rocket, I think. If I'm not mistaken, let's see. That will be pity if I cannot. Let's save and try. Yippee. Unable to launch. And we definitely cannot afford this one. And even if you would, this has also the weight limit of 140 tons. Oh, it's because I think, yeah, that's what's the problem. This thing does not have any problem because it just has 255 things possible to attach to it, while my launch pad has a weight limit currently of 140 tons, and because we have 170 tons we cannot launch our rocket. Okay, so let's see what we can do about this point. How much one of these is 124 tons? Okay, so if we remove it, then we could run it. Also, we would need to put less fuel, and then we could launch it. I had collected practically all the science that I could from the Caribbean. The next science points that I will get is from going to the moon, but before that we have to finish this mission because, well, yeah, because we simply have to. So before that I also want to actually accept this mission. So yeah, just in case, because we don't want to make it disappear. So okay, let's try it. Oh, before let's trying it, let's put some tourists inside it, because they are the ones who are paying it out. And one of these rockets costs 50,000. It's a good question whether they actually it will pay off. Yeah. Let's see what will happen. Launch it. We are almost in the max limits of the launch pad, so that's a fun thing. Let's turn on everything. Let's recheck our staging. I think it seems to be okay. Yeah. It's definitely powerful. And it definitely takes some time to get rid from all the fuel in here. And that's something that we don't want to have. That flicking. So that's a fun thing. So what is our angle? That's good. So what I want to do is to add a maneuver to get a stable orbit around this place. So this is kinda almost okay. Yeah, this will be okay. Angle, let's prepare for it. Also, when we will return into the orbit kind of thing, we really do not wish to land immediately, probably, because here it will have really high speed. So what we'll need, we will have to scratch a surface. In this way, it will decrease the speed, but we will escape the atmosphere again, return and try again. And that's way I will try to prevent blowing up from overheating. So that's one thing. The other thing I want to warp to here. Now we have still quite a lot of time to spend. So let's speed up more. And also I do want to regulate it a bit more. Let's put the thrust to maximum. Also, as higher is our orbit, as more thrust does the actual thrust does. I think I just didn't make any sense. Anyway, as higher we are, as more smaller engine can push us forward. So a large engine will push us really far away. And I will start engine 5 seconds before the node. I think we might have enough with this single end push to get to more than half of it away. So yeah, it looks good currently. Let's check it from orbital stand-off point. We're pushing it quite well, I think. Okay, we are in orbit. Let's see what is our max height. 111. This is good. So yeah, let's try to do anything. Nope. Of course no, because we had already been there. So what we can do now is actually simply go back. So let's put here a new maneuver and we want to decrease this altitude to approximately 60,000. 60,000, it's highest, one of the higher points of atmosphere. So we shouldn't even have any overheating reaction from it. And when we'll get to that point, we will try to, let's say like this, decelerate even further. We have to do it. Oops. So what's our new orbit? 60,000, perfect. So what I want to do is to get to this point. And decrease our speed even further. Let's do this way. Actually, maybe not yet. We don't want to get into atmosphere with the first time. What we want to do is decrease our highest point. So yeah, maybe let's not go ahead ourselves, and let's wait until we get the lowest point and then accelerate further. Too hot, too hot. Yeah, I know. Actually, sometimes I make no sense. I think I never make any sense. You misjudge me. I never make any sense, so not just sometimes. And as you can see, we are in the highest point of atmosphere. We are currently in the atmosphere, but we are in the higher point of it. So we shouldn't overheat. And once we will decelerate our speed, once we will reach the lowest point of our current orbit, then I will turn the ship around to have the propagate position. And yeah, then the nature will do it for me. I don't have to do anything then. Just wait. Now I have to just wait and get to our highest point. Meanwhile, in fact, this orbit is already decelerating because we are in atmosphere, even if we are in very weak atmosphere. So that's why the highest apoapsis is decreasing. Let's get it to approximately 10, and then I will start to do the thrust. And then of course shutting down the engine. that we are actually accelerating quite faster than I thought that we would. So propagate fast. And let's shut down the engine. So everyone except this guy is happy. And this guy is not too happy, and this guy is screaming like an idiot. So we are going down. Let's see our heat shield. This engine is more powerful than I thought it will be. Fun is the world. Hey, that's the planet where we could send Trump. Oh wait, it's not a planet, it's a star. And we start to heat up. But the speed should be fine. And we are not like rushing too much down. So I think the heat shield should do its job pretty fine. Start to decrease the speed. Yep, we are. Everyone is happy except this guy. Are we overheating? No, we are not. That's good. This is how the ship looks like. And this is what keeps us alive. This small thing. Funny. We should decrease our speed even more before we reach 10,000. Yep. Okay. We are good. Now we are good for 100%. Soon the high altitude parachute should open up. As you can see, we are pretty fine now. This should turn green soon. And this is how you land a spaceship. without crashing into anything. I think was these the small ones. Oh, these ones are small ones. Okay. Cut. 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 Because I don't need the small ones anymore. Cut. 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 Good. All 6 are cutted. Okay, so what we want to do is to cut this, and cut this, same as cut this, and cut this. And that's how you complete these 2 ferry missions. Does actually anything changes if we turn on or off the lights? Nope. We are still in light. I think they simply close the curtains to act as they had turned off the lights inside the ship. And I think my screen is starting to become yellow. Not that you can see it. Yep, definitely. This is usually white, but I can see it. Yes, yellow. The night light. Turning off the blue light. I don't actually need any more of these controls. Except I might try to. Okay, this is better. Oh, I can also shut down the radiators. We don't need them no more, because these things are not going to overheat. Good. So let's recover the vessel and see how much money we had actually increased. Probably not much. We had gathered 1.7 of science because we returned the vessel. That's okay. We had recovered 5,000, So that means we had spent approximately 45,000. Because one rocket costs 50,000, we saved 5,000, so it means 45,000 for a rocket. And I think we increased by the same amount of money the money. And the tourists advanced one level. Seriously? Tourists got level up. They currently have same experience as our astronaut. That means they are as skilled as our current astronaut. That's funny. Well, yeah, okay. Either way, what we can do. Oh, we can do this again. But now we will get even more money because there won't be a cheap ass people anymore. For each we'll gain 32,000. That means 32, 64, 128 minus 45, 143,000. Yeah, why not? We already know that we can do it. So, sure. What is this? Moonfield carbon. We have to this is a high precision mission because what does it ask is us to go around the orbit, get an intersect with the guy and return him back. We could do it. Kinda. And I think we do also gain him. Yep. And we have 4 days for taking this mission and then 5 years for completing the mission. I will complete this one mission and that I currently have and actually try this. We need money. We need money quite a lot. So I won't say no for that mission. But I will. Hello, Violent Shadow. I think if I will put my voice any higher, I might have problem. I can check with it. Is this better? I don't think that I want to put it any louder than this. Okay, I will try to max it out. I already have microphone boost for plus 20 decibels. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't think I will be able to get it any higher than this. Okay, that's good. Thank you for input, by the way. Appreciate it. So, okay. We have tourists, and we have to get them in a space. Again, practically this perfectly same mission that we had right a moment ago. And we have to do it again. Yay! Except now we'll be better paid for it. So let's launch it again. Again, try to regulate my microphone, but I'm afraid of having breathing in the microphone distortion. Yeah, it will go like a bit like this in the beginnings. And I do not know why. Probably I should put some more safety in this port. Fine. Like cross connection between the lower rockets. But I don't really think that it would help me against this thing. So, yeah. No, actually, it's not because I'm going too fast. It's because of, well, the Jebediah Kerman trying to regulate it with this engine. And the weaker connection points are simply doing like this. So that's why it's going, well, as it's going. For example, here, I fixed the same issue by putting more connection, like, let me show you, like this connection to fix the same thing of happening. But that part I can't really do much. Oh, shit. While I'm talking, I made it more harder now. Well, okay. Let's try to do it properly. I think if I push it far enough, yeah, kinda works. Okay, I don't want to really have to spend too much of my fuel because it's not a cheap thing, especially when you are so high in space. Yes, but at the same time, I do have to go over 300 meters per second if I want to successfully go out from the carbon space. And it's kind of both things. As more sturdier is your ship, as higher speed you can do. So yeah, probably if I would go slower, I would shake less. But the thing is that there were 3 connections. I should fix those connections as well. Probably even put how those things called, like those strings, iron strings that I had somewhere here, the connections where I cannot see no more, to simply have more stable connection with my ship and not having those problems. But let's speed up. We really don't want to spend too much time doing nothing. Okay, let's speed up more. Which tab you want to see? You meant this one? Um, I do not understand which what to help. This one, no, I don't have. I know what I have to do to activate these things. Oh shit, we are over PowerPoint. I do know how to activate the car, but I didn't put that computer inside anywhere in the rocket because I didn't needed it. I do put it when I have to, well, when I really need it, I do put it there. So yeah. Oh, for opening this one, there is special like a mini computer, like mini chip, not computer, but chip that you put somewhere within anywhere of your ship. Usually I put it here, somewhere like above there. Usually would be a chip, but I don't think that I need it for now. I really want to not to crash into that thing that I just launched. What I am doing. Come on. Oh, shit, I'm pressing wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. I was playing with ESDF and, well, that's one way how to fail. And let's see our orbit. Yes, probably I can turn it off, but I really like that this option is available only if I do have those things, so yeah. It feels a bit more realistic that I need to have some kind of extra computer for having extra computing things. And Bach is right, I do strange things, so yeah. Good. And we just completed the mission again. All that we need to do is now decrease our orbit. I think I will put... Ui, not a warpoint. I did not want to put a warpoint, I wanted to put an accelerating. Okay, this should be fine. Let's get into the position and accelerate when we reach the point. Yeah, I know that it does help. I had used it in one of the previous videos, I think one on somewhere in the beginning for when I was trying for the first time. I do have a Discord app actually, because some friends of mine are using it and using only it, so I do have Discord app. I think I just overkilled it. Okay, it's good enough. Let's warp. What I do want to do is to have it counter our movement. Well, I think parking slot will most likely be approximately here, probably, maybe even here, by acknowledging the previous time when we did this landing. No, I did not yet land on the moon. Also, I did not yet even got anywhere close to the moon because I don't think that I have all things that I need to get to the moon. Like, not for first thing, not enough money. Though I do plan to save one person who is orbiting around the carbon, and after that mission probably I will go to moon. Or even before that mission. I'm not yet perfectly sure. No, won't. I don't think they want to because, well, crashing is fun for sure. I think the second video I think was that I was more frustrated than enjoying myself while playing this game because I was crashing all the time. Okay, that's unexpected. Okay, actually, I guess I do want to have other way around pointing. Though actually, maybe no. No, it's fine. Okay, are we run out of electric charge? No, we had not. Why are we not? I think. Okay. What's wrong with you? That was annoying. Yes, shoots is an overkill, but at that point I can control when I want to release the shoot, and I think good. We ran out of our fuel, so now we can simply fall down. Yes, I can do it probably with 4 shoots, though I do wish to have one of at least high altitude shoots to slow me down. And when we are landing usually with 6 shoots. This, and let me turn on the lights. Yeah, with these 3 and these 3, all the rest are cutting down one by one, so that we land with the top forward. Shuffle what exactly? I think rolling around, well, because we wanted to decrease speed, but then I realized we were so low in atmosphere that we were starting to heat up, so I tried to put this front in the, well, with our heat shield in front of us. But then I decided that we are high enough so that we don't have to worry about overheating, so I pushed back, and then I don't know what happened with autopilot. Well, with Jedi Cameron, who started to do interesting things. Probably what happened was an atmosphere, and Jebediah Carman did not manage to move me like how it was called, retrograde position. Why the heat shield should not go there? I usually have here a front decoupler opposite aiming to, well, to, yeah. So the question is why the heat shield should not be there. It is usually well covered in front with a tip, nose tip, so that I don't use it in the beginnings. If you add the heat shield under the cabin and then decoupler, then the fuel tank and then the engine. Oh, didn't know it. I simply put it in front of us so that we gain a little protection against the heat when we are re-entering the atmosphere. And also, if I would actually put every stage the heat shield, I might actually go over weight limit, correct? That is 140 tons. Really? Oh, you are actually correct, sir. It is backwards. Huh. Didn't notice it. Well, let's burn a bit. Well, I understood what you meant with upside down. Huh. Funny. This is the reason why I put actually the heat shield. It also slows me down, in fact. Yes, but though I do have an engine which I actually have to shut down, and I forgot to do it. but this also actually works pretty well. Except exiting from this part is actually a bit difficult, because then it starts to roll around, because of physics. Radio starts doing its job. Same as previous time, success. Probably I am doing a lot of things wrong. I am a programmer, not a space engineer, after all. So when I read heat shield, I think, oh, okay, so this will shield us from the heat in front of us when we are re-entering the atmosphere. That's usually my logic. Okay. Everything is now good. So approximately around 600 meters per second, high altitude parachute chute should open up, I think, or was it 500? 500, okay. Now, what I can do, I can cut all of them off. Sadly, I do not have an upgrade for my ships to have custom action methods, so I have to do it manually. Another thing that I want to do is to go the opposite way from here and cut these chutes off, because we really don't need them anymore. Also, we don't need these things, so he can calm the hell down. And we don't need this one, as we had learned it. And we can turn off the radiators. The graphics are not the max exactly, but they are high. Yeah, I usually put the radiators, I don't know why. It does help to save me, for example, such things like thermometer and that kind of scientific stuff, which does not like heat when re-entering atmosphere, so I started to put them in. And I think I did a mistake. I did not want to cut this chute, but cut this chute instead. Okay, I'll do both. And as you can, we can do it with 4 parachute. That was, well, pretty much correct. We could even probably do it with 3 parachutes, like this, and this chute. And we should still be below 7 meters per second speed. I don't see the water too well currently, because my monitor is set to be a bit darker. So yeah. So I really didn't know when to, first of all, stop slowing down. Because it all seems for me like being almost totally black. It does though help with realism, personally. Though I can see in that second computer it shows me a Twitch part. Oh, actually that makes sense. The water altitude is 0. Though I don't think that it's always 0 meters in the real life, because of the connection between the moon, the Earth's moon and Earth. So the water level does shift to one side and another side. That's why there are waves, in fact, as far as I know. So in real life it would not be perfect 0 as it is now here. But anyways, let's recover the vessel and see how much money we have. Well, what I meant is tides, the water tides. So, why did we got more funds back this time than the last time? Oh, no, this shouldn't give us 20,000 back. Not 20,000, but 200 funds back. And we have even less oxidizer and liquid fuel because we have 0 of it now. Huh. This is fun. Why? Well, doesn't matter. Still, the tourists are leveling up and being experienced as our pilot. Lol. So, yeah. For launchpad to be better, we need 280,000. We have 300,000. So we probably have to do the rescue mission, which would give us overally, I think, 90,000, and we have much more smaller ship for it needed. Yes, I know that there are no tides in Kerbal space program. We're talking about the actual Earth and the Earth's moon, not Kerbin and the Kerbin moon. It expires in 5 hours, so I'll simply accept it and do it within few years. And I think that I do want to try to get to the moon. And this time we will need, well, let's don't save. We already saved the last changes that we needed to. And yeah, which one to use better this time? I guess let's go with the lightest one. Yes, I know how the more or less how it works in carbon. When I was talking about tides, I was talking about the real life, and I didn't notice that even in the carbon, the water is always at zero, perfect zero, unlike it would be in, for example, well, real life. So okay, let's go by your idea. So let's put here an experiment unit and just a nose dip in front. Oh, I have to use this one. So what else we need? We need for this mini ship. We will need an adapter to the Rocomax because we'll use Rocomax engine. And let's put this thing somewhere here so that we can see the mass. And actually also here so that we can see the maximum mass. Sad we can't see the maximum mass here. Anyways, let's put here this tank of Rocomax. Fuel tank and a small Rocomax Poodle Jam engine because this will be used in the high orbit. Also, I do want to have this container because we do want to have some scientists around us. And probably I do want to have some batteries as well as computer chip. So let's open it up and put some batteries in. And let's go and get the chip. I need only one of those. One here. And probably I even don't need to use both of these things. But let's use them both. Like this. Because why not? They both are cheap as hell. So yeah. Doesn't kill us. I know that science container is only for storing stuff, but I will take scientists with me, so I will use only one goo thing, like one of the goo and only one science junior. So then I do want to have ability to reuse it, so only the scientists can do it. And about solar panels, I have only these ones. So even if I use like them all around like this, it might be enough, it might not be enough. And I want to be on the safe side, so full of this one. And they don't weigh too much, so yeah, not a big deal for it. Yeah, probably I could put everything in the capsule, no, the command pod, but well, let's say like this. Mm. Well, yeah, I could put this thing infinitely in the command pod. So I can't, for example, have. Oh, actually, I do have to have a transmitter. I almost forgot it. I do hope that I will be in range with at least one of my satellites or the Caribbean itself. So let's put it here like this. So let's check how it works. It extends like this. Yep, this should be good enough. And it doesn't look too bad in that position. What else I do want to have? Hello, Duelin 01. So, okay. Let's call it Moon Crusher. Yeah, I think it's positive enough name for the ship. So let's think what to do. Oh yeah, science. Of course, science. Um, let's put one thermometer and one barometer because we really need only one of those things. And would this interfere? No, it wouldn't. Nice. So what to do now? I guess we only need the chutes. So some high altitude ones. And yeah, I know, overkill. So actually, let's put less of these things this time. Yep. Okay, so they should be for getting us back to Earth. Now I need for getting us to the moon. Moon or moon. I'm not sure even how it's called. And let's fix this thing before we forget it. Actually, it doesn't really matter. It can be in the same. This actually would make a sense because it will be protected by the service pay. Good point. Though I won't remove these batteries. They look good there. So, yeah. Where we put our science stuff. Ah, there. I do not want to have multiple of these things. So let's put it here. Let's put this there. Now let's use the move tool. Move them up and move this side so that we have enough space for the goo. Maybe enough space for the goo. Oh, yeah. Bigger. Thanks for the suggestion. This... Well, I'm not going to land on the moon. What I am going to do is to slingshot around, because that's part of our mission, to slingshot around the moon and return back to Kerbin. So this is not the moon lander. I should actually call it, I guess, differently. Because, well, this is just for getting around the moon. ISP going up in curve. ISP. I'm even not sure what is ISP. I'm not sure what does it stand for, to say the sure. And actually, let's check this one. Oh. Yeah. So I do want to have these things equal distance between the engine and why we do not snip. And probably these ones I should have here. Yeah, this makes more sense. Sometimes I'm forgetting that I can view the center of the mass. And now we have a small problem that we should fix like this. What big one on the side? You meant this one? Oh. Now I understood what is ISP. Not sure how to fix it though. Well, I do have, well, this thing here and very decentralized batteries and design stuff. So, yep. Anyways, let's actually put some aerodynamics for landing so that we can have controlled landing. So I'll use tail fins and leave 4 of them. This will be painful. Genius. Perfect fit. So now our dynamics in good position. Below over center of the mass, I meant. Of course. Now let's put more of the fuel below us. And have something stronger, like skipper. Because I think all the rest was not the Rukumax engines. This thing should allow us to... I think, yeah, this should be enough to get us to the moon orbit, probably. Or at least the slingshot position. Well, I do watch some of the videos about KSP game. I think I even once, but before I start stream it, I think it was version 1.1. No, not even 1.1. Or maybe close to 1.1 version. When I did manage to land on the moon. But I didn't have enough of the boost to get back from the moon to Earth, so well, it did strayed in the cosmos. So actually, how long we are streaming? I'm not sure. And this thing doesn't say me anything. I think I started 7 o'clock. Anyways. So how much of mass we have? 65 tons out of 140 limit. So if we there's the coupler, try to do something like this. I think I will hit this fin, so I will move it to here and put the large solid boosters. What would happen? We would go over mass limit. I will check the link after the stream though. That I promise. So thanks for the link. So now let's put aerodynamics statistics, of course. And our ISP is only 280. Oh, those are degrees. Okay, I understood. As far as I know, I understand these things. I think 0 was not, or maybe not. Anyways, let's see what will happen. Probably I will not finish the stream today, so probably I will return to it tomorrow as well. And let's not forget about structure. Because we don't want these things to shake. 58,000. Yeah, we might try to do this. I will upgrade our launch pad. And if our current ship is not enough to get us to the stable moon around, well, not stable moon, but slingshot around the moon to get some science out of it, then we will do some another mission instead to get money back above 100,000. So let's see who we would want to. Why we have only one scientist? I think we are forgetting someone. Okay, we are not forgetting anyone. Huh. Why did I thought that we have more people in our astronaut camp? Well, the thing is, I do not remember how much of trust, how long we can actually use this engine. So yeah, lack of my memory. So let's take everyone, because why not? More people, more fun crushing them. That's my evil plan, to crush them. Kill everyone. No witness. I think I do want to have radiator. For this one at least. In a case if something does not go by the plan. So what I want to do? Ah yeah. Shield. I think the small one will be enough for protecting us from both sides. Just in a case. That should be fun enough. Let's save and launch. Yes, I know that my rocket does not produce heat, but what it does might protect, is overheat from landing, hopefully. And I think I did forget something, did I not? Something pretty much important for almost every space mission. Something to make us stable. And let's scroll us down. And now launch. Okay. Well, I did have experience with overheating and exploding in space. I think you should watch the second video. I was exploding pretty often. Or was the second? Oh no, the second video was me flipping around. Then I watched a lot of videos about how to make my ship more stable, and well, it doesn't flip around, so I guess that's the progress. Okay. Oh. Okay, good. What is over? Okay. Yeah, probably I should go east already. Something like this. And let it go around 80. At least 80. Oh, I almost forgot about this thing. So, yeah. Anyways, what I want to do is to get us around the orbit. Less expensive orbit, please. So, okay. This should be okay. I think. I think we might actually not succeed. Hmm. The fact that we are decreasing the height might do us harm. So let's try to change our tactic. Crap. We are going to orbit. I'm an idiot. Yay. Yeah, I'm not going to make it at all anymore because we are decreasing our height and not increasing it. Cancel. This is a cancel. What I did, I don't know. I did not want to press this. Enter. So let's simply slow us down. That Yeah, I would agree, probably. I did not know, well, I do not know exact the height of uh, slowing myself down, but well, yeah, approximately around that 2000 might be good. Thanks for information. Will be useful. Yep. Hmm. This engine was good enough to slow us down from 1200 to 500 and still have half of a fuel left. Okay, I underestimated the engine. And do we have scientists? Yeah, we have. Okay, that's good. Okay. Roll this up. I also do want to turn like this a bit. And let's slowly do the rotation. Oh, yep, I can see it in replay. I was not looking at the shockwaves and that kind of part. Thanks to you, we are actually getting a good orbit pretty easily. Okay. I need approximately 80,000 in one side. And that should be more than enough. And now let's experiment with finding the best position for the maneuver. So probably it should be somewhere around that point. Yep. So okay, if I put it more to this point, because I do want to have a good close-up. This is exactly what I want, except that I would wish to have a slingshot effect. And this would give exactly what I would want to have. A good point back. And it's not costly to the fuel. The only thing is whether I will not crash into the moon. Okay, that will give us 300 meters away from the moon. This is good. Yep, that's the plan. I know the slingshot. Well, yeah, probably they don't do much, but we don't have a moon lander yet. So slowing us down to. We might try probably, but we would fail this time. I don't have that much yet experience with it. And actually why I didn't set target, I don't know. Set as target. And how do I focus back to frigging ship? Okay. Oh, wait. Where is our ship? Um. Well, yeah, this is our ship. Yeah, actually, well, we do have kinda, I guess, orbit actually. If I would decrease enough the speed at this point, we might have actually an orbit. So that could be also a part of the plan. Hmm. So I think when we enter here, we are in front, and when we moon encounter and moon ending, moon is in front of us. So that means that we will start in front of the moon and end with moon being overtaking us. So we could actually make an orbit. Okay, anyways. Let's warp to approximately this point and let's go to them. Actually, I think I should wait for a node. Hmm. Being impatient is both bad in this game and in programming work. But oh, again the same thing. Okay, let's lower our speed and let's do what the computer says us to do. So what is our current situation? I think our situation is that we are not going to meet the moon. That's a shitty thing. Hmm. I might that. I think Okay, so what would happen now? The moon is encountered here. And where's the moon? There. And we end our encounter here. And where's the moon? There. Okay. So we still can manage it. Surprisingly. So, and also let's actually prepare ourselves. And let's slash. Yep, good. What I want to do is to get the frigging science up and running. Can I do? Nope, we can't. And the thermometer. Why I put everything in such an awkward positions? Probably because that's me. I like awkward positions for everything, it seems. Close. I don't think we have anything. Okay. That's unexpected. Actually, it's pretty much expected, but well, yeah. What I do like about this container is that I can single click and get everything from everywhere to here. So that I actually like. So let's get our scientist EVA and reset this thing. And go back. So okay, this should be a short burst. Let's start now. And I think we already have our encounter with moon. And this should be interesting. So let's do a micro burst here. as it asks us to do. Yep, this is good enough. And let's skip the flight to almost upon entering into the territory of the moon. Also, what we want to do is to have some kind of deceleration going on around here. The question is where exactly? Why does it has only the high point and not the low point? Hmm. Here I want to accelerate. What just now happened? Let's return a bit. So okay, here I do wish to decelerate. And let's actually, we have 1 hour time. And we are around the orbit of Moon. Good. So log. We want to log everything. Observe. We want to also have crew report. Transmit if we can. And we can go EVA. Report. Store. Now let's release. Get this EVA report. I think it's the same in this case. So yeah, we can dump that one. And let's send it. Well, in this case, we are not going to do the flyby. In fact, we will get an orbit and then we are going to exit from orbit and return back to the Caribbean space. So, small changes in the plan. Oh, and that's the moon. Or moon. Moon. I really can't pronounce that with umlaut letter thing. Anyways, we want to take everything simultaneously and send our scientist to do some extremely scientific things like restoring what I am doing. This thing, then going here, restoring mysterious goo, and back to here. I think we don't have, we don't have even a contract for an orbit. So we don't have to do it. But why not do it? If we can, of course. And I think we will have enough of fuel for doing it. Yep. This, I think, is more than enough for us. I am actually quite satisfied with how this mission is going on. Thanks to you, Weil and Shadow. So, well, let's look it from this point of view. And all I can see is a black ball. Well, yay. Yay. So he does not care that we are in orbit with the moon. He only cares that we are in high space over the moon. Funny. I think I do want to have two of these things going on because I usually can do twice this thing. Or at least well, yeah. It's simply, I know that I can do multiple times one the same thing for more science. Don't know why, though. Reset, reset. And let's get us closer. Well, I think it's a good way for, well, good spot for a screenshot. And let's do again everything. High space over the moon. What does it call as a low space below for moon? Because I think this also has a, yep. When do we get in closed space? That's a good question. Let's check more information about moon. If we can. Okay, maybe we can't. That's rendezvous. Hmm. What does count a low space around the moon? Below 70,000? Nope. It's still a high space. We are 5 minutes away from the time to Veriapsis. I think it's pronounced. Not sure though. Either way, I do want to actually turn on lights. Because why not? We have enough of electricity for it, let's see. Interesting. Here we have some parts of information. Doesn't really tell us much. Let's go to the opposite direction a bit to decrease our periapsis even farther. 20,000, below 20,000. Just, oh, okay, this is near space. Good. Keep. Collect all. EVA. Report. Store. Let's see if this is different EVA. Nope, it's not. So let's grab and board. Let's get our scientist out. What I am doing, I don't know. I'm an idiot. Stop. Why it's rotating? Hey, hello. We have a problem. Mayday. Okay. So decelerate a bit. Let's go a bit up. Decelerate up. Okay. Okay, we are good. Restore. Observe. Keep. Collect. Restore. Store. And let's collect all again. Like what we couldn't store. Okay. Strange. Oh, okay, so it doesn't like to store two things of the same thing. Okay, fair enough. So what we can do now is to cancel everything. So now I can do close doors. Now if we do accelerate, where it will get us? This will make most of the sense to start moving there, I guess. Then we will get back into at least the carbon space. I think that should do a trick. Do we have actual connection to send the data that we have here? Wait, what does this count? Anyways, let's speed up to approximately this point. And let's start accelerating it now. And now we are back in carbon. At this point, I do also want to have some acceleration going on. So add maneuver. And do something like this. Even Yeah, this is good enough. So we can again speed up the time. And if we successfully land back in Caribbean, then I will be more than happy. And let me reset this thing. It, for some reason, is glitching up. I think I do want to have warp to that point. Or maybe even closer. I will start the pawn at 15 seconds before the node. I think that should be good enough. Also, I think what the really means is to retrograde. So, starting the pawn now. Good enough. I would approximately want to have 150 altitude. Yep, that's good enough. And let's get to this node. Oh, correct. Aldi forgot that it will try to automatically retrograde. I will warp to that point. And same as previously, I will start the pawn approximately, in fact, around 10 seconds before the node. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now. Good enough. We still have fuel. And we are in a good distance from Earth. So what I will do here, I will retrograde us even farther. Not that one. I want to have approximately 80,000. Not even 80,000, approximately 60,000. And then I can accelerate. Yep. That's good enough. Let's get to this point. I should start the burn, but I will let our extremely smart Jebediah Kerman. I think we did an overkill. Okay, so what I'll have to do, I'll have to speed ourselves down around this part. Maybe even around this part. Well, we don't have too much of, well, energy left. That was all. Shut down the engines. I only hope this will not blow up. I don't care about engine. I care about science. Well, the F5 will not save us. Because I don't have any, well, chances of aborting the landing. And the speed should be fine. Let's see how it goes without heat shield. That might be actually the problem. I do hope that this will protect us. At least the science part of this part. This should be protected from, well, engine, which is quite large. And let's start to heat up. I hope parachutes will not overheat. That might be a problem. Well, yeah, I know what is F5, but it will not save us because we don't have rocket fuel already. The parachutes are quite close. Did I? Yeah, it did shut down. Okay, that's good. And we are turning around. Not something that I want to do. Let's worry. Quite a lot. This is the problem part. Okay. Let's try to somehow manage the heat. The heat should decrease now. Okay, I think we survived the flight. Let me put him on the house, try to stable it out. And I think we are quite... I think this is the first time when I go to the moon and back without leaving ourselves into the cosmos. Okay, which are the small ones? These ones, okay. Let's shoot them all off. Because I don't have a frigging group keys for these things. Okay. Thanks, Bach. Let's speed it up a bit. And we are landing on Earth. This time. How far? And we are not too far from actually our space station. That's a nice thing. We are actually quite close to it. Yeah, I would agree about the last part though. And we do not wish to pull the nose down. That's the last thing I want to do. And I think I know how to solve it. Maybe we want to make him help us. Really? I thought... Oh, now I see. The mass, the main mass is here now. Because this part is now, well, there is no fuel here. Oh jeez, that's what happened. Seriously? Either way we can speed up quite a lot. There is its release infinity travel. Where is the shadow? There's the shadow. This will be bad landing. Yay! So, okay. Can we have any report? Nope, of course not. So let's recover and see what we got. And then I will end the stream. Okay, we got 346 science. Also, our money jump up from 80,000 to 400,000. We recovered 20,000 from those 80,000s. That's good. I didn't thought we will recover that much back. And everyone gained some experience and reached at least level 1. That's nice. So in fact, let's see what everyone can do and then let's end the stream. Okay, so he increases efficiency to stuff, and this guy will increase our science return. Okay. Then Let me save the game. And see you people next time.